Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're all very welcome here today. First of all, I'd like to call on Michael, Leslie's brother, to say a few words.
First. God save us. I feel like I've just run a marathon and then made love to Pamela Anderson, for God's sake. What was that?
That's a bad start.
Just you keep shooting. The bouncers will be able to pick you out a bit easier, Pat. Well, I know it's not traditional to start by thanking people, but I have to thank the Stormont Hotel for providing such magnificent toilets, because I know personally I've been in there about 15 times in the last hour or so. Seriously, I think you should all agree it was a fantastic ceremony today, and Leslie looked beautiful, as we all knew she would. And Jeff was quite cute as well. Actually, I want to thank Jeff for providing the highlight of the day so far for me. Just Jeffrey Norman Francis Johnson. Have you ever heard anything like that in your life? Terrible, huh? Blame this woman here. Personally thought with all the hours you've been working lately, Jeff, your middle name was Safeways, but anyway, nice to see my mum with a bit of a smear on her face too. After all the stress lately, you think Mo Mullen's been stressed out lately. You want to try living with my mum over the last 6 months? I was like, oh, she's just done more entertaining than Peter Stringfellow. Says to me last week, Michael, there's a few people coming up, to see the presents. You wouldn't go down and get a couple of bottles of wine and a bottle of whiskey and.
She's asking the wrong man.
And she said get some Buckfast too, because there's a few Portadown people coming up as well. That was all very well, and then the next night, Michael, there's a few more people coming up. You wouldn't go down and get another few bottles of wine and another bottle of whiskey and a few tins of beer. At the end of the week, the two girls behind the counter are saying, that poor fella's going to kill himself. He keeps drinking like that. And Leslie and Jeff been a bit stressed out lately as well. Haven't you? I'm up to the house last week and sitting there watching the TV, and I says, Leslie, Jeff, do you like a cup of tea? Leslie goes, tea? What do you mean tea? What do I want tea for? Do I look as if I want a cup of tea? So, it's up to yourself, Leslie, you know. Whatever you want to do. Hey, Jeff? No, he did a month, didn't I? I know it's kind of tradition to welcome Jeff and the family at this point of the conversation. So Jeff, welcome to the family, mate. That's it. No, he's not a bad fella at all, apart from his hideous, I have to say, hideous taste in music.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Absolutely.
Those who know him well have to agree.
I disagree.
Van Morrison, and wait for it, Van Morrison. That's it. The only reason he married Leslie today is because Van Morrison actually turned him down. Seriously, we've become good friends over the last couple of years. There's no doubt about it. And he got off to a flying start. Actually, the first night we met was about two and a half years ago. Middle of the city centre, pouring with rain. Brought me back to his house, played me full of beer, stood me on a chair in front of about 20 people and made me sing into a karaoke machine. That might put a lot of people off, but personally for me, that more or less sealed it. Like my two favourite things, beer and music. I mean, how could you feel, Jeff? You know. But then there's his mother and father, Gladys and Tom, and sister Audrey. Met them for the first time about Christmas time. Went down to Portadown in the wagon. And what a night that was. Oh, jeez. Gladys made enough vol-au-vents to choke a donkey. And Tom came in playing the harmonica and... hold on, I haven't finished. Wearing a wig. You said that on me. And where's Audrey? Audrey played the piano like Glaze Dawson on a bad night. I says, Leslie, I'll keep him talking. You start the car. We're going here. But they're really very nice people indeed. Just want to make sure I got that bit right. Just want to mention my Nanny and Granda as well. They're here today. Looking fit and well. Nanny actually wanted to bake the wedding cake for today, but we decided, nice as they are, Nanny, don't think one of your chocolate sponges would look quite right in the photographs. You know? but they are lovely. Just looking around. Oh, pick on somebody soon. Spotted him. Good friend of Jeff and mine, and amongst us today, David Strutt. David, put your hand up for everybody to see. If ever you needed a sign that the day was going according to plan, David Strutt being sober at 7:10 on a Saturday evening, that is definitely it. Good man. Jenna's proud. But, stag weekend? I'm getting stag. I'm getting stag weekend here. It's coming to me. No, I think we made a pact that we wouldn't say much about the stag weekend. I think a good summary would be, I drank about 750 bottles of beer. We nearly joined the Donegal rally at one point. We honestly did. We're closer than you actually realise. And it took Jeff about 2.5 hours on Monday morning to clean the minibus out, so I'll leave the rest to your imagination. But I've been told to keep it short and sweet, so I will. But seriously, Jeff, couldn't wish for a better brother-in-law. And Leslie, anybody that knows you and me know just how well we get on. You look fantastic today, you really did. But just to finish on a serious note, I think most people know that the only reason I'm standing here today is because my father can't be. And but I know one thing: if he was here today, he'd be just as proud as my mum is, and I am. All right, so on that note, charge them glasses for toast to the bride and groom.
Bride and groom.
Bride and groom.